to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars, crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face.
Hey guys, welcome to this episode of Sailing Nikau. It's been a while. I'm like a couple of years older. This is Naomi. She's a couple of years older at uni now. Hey, this season is going to be really fun. It's kind of, what should we call it, like an interim season, because we've got a different boat. It's not a sailboat, of course, and we in this season are going to be checking out like some catamarans, some monohulls, looking to buy the next Nikau, because Nikau is sold. My brother bought Nikau, he's enjoying it up in Auckland, and today we're fishing on our new boat, which we've called Fizzy Bubbly, after the Adam Sandler movie. If you haven't watched it, watch it. What's it called?
Don't mess with the Zohan.
Don't mess with the Zohan.
No, I'm making tagim, I know disco.
A real man, he can disco and cooking tagim.
So let's go. Look at the hummus for you. No. And for you. Opa! Noodle for me, huh?
This Middle Eastern drink, you know this? Fizzy bubble?
No, it looks pretty good.
Oh, try it, very good. Try, have a sip.
It's not for me.
You must watch that movie, it's really good. And we're on Fizzy Bubbly, it must be said like that, on the harbour, and we're just gonna catch some snapper and some trevally and that kind of thing, maybe some kawai kingy if we're lucky. This is Archie.
Yo.
He's my boyfriend. He's lovely.
Both Naomi and Archie are studying in Wellington, which is New Zealand's capital. Naomi's doing third year architecture now, and she's got a cool little place right in the middle of town. She's just doing really well. We're so proud of her.
It's been great getting out on the water again, even though it's only for fishing and diving. It's a really nice part of the country where we live here at Waihi Beach. So great to have Naomi and Archie come to see us. Archie's from the South Island and he's never caught a snapper before. So we want to have this momentous first occasion for him.
And this is like the home of the great white shark. Actually, there's 16 resident great white sharks in this harbour. And just the other day we were out fishing and we saw one breach about 3.5 meters long, came clear out of the water, about a meter out of the water. I really doubt I'm going to be able to show you that. The chance of me actually filming when one of these things breaches like next to nothing, but it's pretty cool. It's a pretty special place.
Whoa, something is splashing over there.
I think you've got a kawai.
Me? Yeah, it's
Yeah, Sam, strong.
Dad!
No, let it run.
Do I let it run? No?
Let it run and then we'll.
Oh, it's gone.
I think no, it's still on.
Yeah, I got one. Yeah.
Oh, Archie's on!
Oh, I'm not gonna eat that.
Quickly.
Yeah. Nice.
What? I still don't like fish, guys. Okay. Freak me out. If you look at any of the earlier videos, it's me screaming and running
Cheers.
inside.
Little kawai. Kawai is a really nice smoke.
Oh, what's this?
Oh, trevally.
Oh, yeah.
Nice fish. They're good eating.
First
Next
pound fish.
Dad's leveling out the score with his second fish.
Yeah.
Little snapper. Oh, nice.
Oh, is it big enough?
Straight out, Billy's working. Oh,
Oh,
so
yeah.
he's
He's well good.
35. So I've got to clarify, this is not a fishing channel. This is a sailing channel. I'm not really a very good fisherman. We've pulled in some pretty amazing fish on Nikau over the years, sailing for 5-6 years on Nikau, all around the world, doing some really cool stuff. This is a sailing channel, and this season we're chartering a boat in the Whitsundays, a catamaran. I've never sailed a catamaran before, so I really want to check that out. And we're also chartering a boat, hopefully, fingers crossed, haven't booked it yet, in Tahiti. And so both of them are catamarans, and I'm really going to get a feel for what it is to sail a catamaran, because in a year and a bit we'll be heading over to the Mediterranean and buying Nikau 2.0. And Archie's on!
As we speak.
Archie's on!
Oh, it's a biggie.
Oh.
This is. Yo. Yeah, it's running.
No, let's have a look. Measure.
Oh.
I think he's just to keep it.
Your first snapper.
Whoa.
Providing for the family, Archie.
Good Trevally, right?
Oh, Trevally.
Sit in there.
And we're gonna go make a barbecue on the beach, have some lunch.
Here in the distance is our little lunch spot. And I'm guessing Dad didn't see. There's this really big, very clear sign. Oh well. How was your first snapper?
Very good. Yeah, it was just very nice flavor. Josh did a great job cooking it. So big fan. Gets a yes from me. So yeah.
Yeah, so we had a massive fish. We had like raw fish salad. Snapper, we used a snapper for the raw fish salad. Kikondo, they call it in Fiji. In Tahiti, they call it, what do they call it, Mum? Poussin cru. In Tonga, they call it atamati or something, or something like that. In New Zealand, they call it raw fish salad. Anyway, and then we had like all of these fillets and stuff, and it's been a pretty good meal. It's been
And the
a
smoked
sweet
kawa?
day. Oh, smoked kawa as well. It's been a feast. I can't even get through this, but totally rate Trevally. Like, it's got a lot of body. You can even overcook it, and it's still good. So it's real beautiful out here. The motor's off, and these dudes were just in the water checking out the dolphins. I wish I could show you some underwater footage. A GoPro's stuffed. I got a new one on order, so that'll be the next vlog. And it's pretty beautiful out here. The plan is today is to do some free diving on Tahua Reef and hopefully shoot a kingy or something, and go for a little bit of walk on the island, which is really beautiful. One of the oldest Pūtakawa forests in the country, I believe. I think so. And yeah, it's pretty cool. David's not here.
So I'm 16 now, and haven't sailed in like 2 years, and I basically just skate all the time now. It's what I like doing the most. But the boat, it's just not for me anymore, and Mum and Dad kind of do that. They're gonna buy a boat, and I'm happy for them, but I'm just gonna get into the industry for skating. I'd like to be a pro skater, going over to America this year to practice, and that should be sick.
Bella's here, and David's back doing some skating because he's all about skating. One of the reasons why we're not sailing at the moment. He'll be leaving home in the next year or so, and then Jaz and I get in our boat, and we don't have to think about skating anymore, because at the moment it's all about skate comps.
The clarity's insane, dude.
What is this?
Look at that.
This is insane.
Mere Island.
This is actually
Let's
crazy.
jump off the road.
Guys,
It's actually quite nice.
Water's so nice.
Beautiful water clarity. See any fish, Belle? Yoga class for sea lions.
Oh no.
What if they come to me? They're not gonna come to me.
They're just looking underwater. They're checking you out.
I'll do it.
They're pretty chill, Bella.
Yeah, Bella's doing the same pose.
They're just looking at you underwater.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Yeah, over there. What? They're all over there, Bella.
And then they're not going for you at all, Bella. They're still doing yoga.
Bella, do you want a mug? There'll be one more.
Bella, you want to update everyone on what you're up to these days?
Oh, it's quite vague. I don't know. I'm on a boat and I'm eating Thai sweet chili. I'm sick. Funny.
Yeah.
Since she's too sick, I'll let you know what she's been up to. Well, when she's not like a fish in water, doing free diving and surfing and that kind of thing, she's all about art. She's in her last year of school. Her painting, sculpture, her design is just exceptional. At the moment she's working on some dressmaking. She's doing this kind of one-off little piece for a party, dress-up party, and we're going to really miss Bella when she leaves home. It's also great to have my good friend Matt on the boat today. Last time he was on sailing Nikau, we were in Italy, if you can remember back that far, and we climbed this volcano with Matt and Georgia, his amazing wife, and we scaled down it and we explored the island of Volcano. What is it? Oh, of obsidian. Like that? Yeah. Dude, don't go and get that.
I think you might be right there.
You don't really like heights.
I don't like heights. And I don't like places where I could potentially fall to my death. I don't like places where I could potentially fall to my death.
What an amazing day out on the water. Today's Sunday. We've just been to church as a family and I've spoken there and we're about to hang out with some friends. But what I want to do is just show you a short clip of me speaking today in church. If it's not your cup of tea, all good, just fast forward a little bit. But I share how Jaz and I met at high school. Thought you kind of might like it. And if you want to listen to the whole message, well, you can do that. I'll provide a link on the screen. My wife, Jaz, so beautiful. We met in sixth form. It's like year 12 at school. Here's a photo. Oh, wow. Yeah. She gave me an anonymous rose on Valentine's Day. I talked to my best mate, Chaz, and I was like, find out who it was. He went off and I found out about 3 weeks later, it was Jaz. And I remember heading to a party. I invited Jaz to this party. We went to university together. We bought a house together in Christchurch. We got married in Auckland at our school chapel where I had kept that rose that she gave me all those years earlier and I dried it and I presented it to her on our wedding day in this gilded box. Romantic, right? So romantic. Yeah. We started youth pastoring together and we've worked together ever since. Whether it's in property, we build houses, we develop, we subdivide, we do Airbnbs, we look after holiday home rentals. Jaz has our own holiday rental accommodation thing. We pastor, of course. That's really our passion. We do everything together. I mean, we only need one phone. I just recently got I phoned for myself like about a month ago. Never had one because wherever Jaz is, that's where I am as well. At 22, Jaz started to get clucky, so we got a cat. And that didn't really work out, so about a year later we got a dog as well. And then I sold the dog and we had 3 children. And so now we've got like 3 kids, these little animals running around the house as well. And we've been doing life for 29 years together. We've been married for 23 years. We've been in ministry for 22 years. Wow. How crazy would it be if you came up to me and said, Josh, yeah, I love you, mate. You're awesome dude, you know, like, just think you're real cool, love hanging out with you, but, you know, your wife, Jaz, like, don't take me in the wrong way, but like, I really love you, but I just don't like Jaz. Like, I think you're awesome, but I'm just not into Jaz. How many of you know that I would have a problem with that? I have a big problem with that. You can't say that you like me and not like my bride. Because you can't love me and not like my wife. We are the same person. We're intimately connected. You offend my wife and you offend me. Yet, how many people do I meet these days that just say that sort of thing all the time? I really love God. I've got faith in God, but I hate the church. I don't like the church. I think God's cool, but the church is not cool. It's boring. They say, you know, you don't have to go to church to be a Christian. Church is boring. It's irrelevant. Hey, church is full of hypocrites. You know, pious people pretending to be something that they're not. But I think if people would just actually stop for a moment and just think about what they're saying, they wouldn't say that. They wouldn't say those things. That's like saying, I love you, Jesus, but I don't love your bride.
Here we are at home, just hanging with some friends, having some good food, sitting by the fire. This is what we love to do when we are at home.
All my love for you is just yours. Dancing in the moonlight, I know you are free, 'cause I can see your star shining down on me. Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me
Well, it was a real fun night. I think we're a little bit noisy. We've got people next door. We run Airbnbs. We've got 2 places, one here in the North Island, one in the South Island, and both of them have Airbnbs. That's how we fund all of our sailing. In fact, in the next few episodes coming up, I'm just going to run you through our Airbnbs, how we do it, how we develop a passive income to go sailing, to hit our adventures. It was real fun last night. It's cool how you can just have a real small group and it feels like a big party. And I think one of the awesome things is our kids just love hanging out with us, love partying with us, and I really think that that's largely due to just all of that time that we had on Nikau, sailing around the world, and that close sort of close community that we had with other sailors. It's just a beautiful community to grow your kids up on, and we're just really blessed to have an awesome friendships with our kids. And it's so fun growing older with them, and now we can party with them and have a great time. Hey, that's all for Sailing Nikau on this episode. We are in a couple of days going to head down to the South Island. We're actually looking after a friend's church and kid, Joel, while he goes over to the States on sabbatical. He's doing a few things, and so we're going to head down there. We're going to show you some of the South Island. We're going to take you to our, like I said, to our Airbnb in the South Island, and it should be real fun. That's Sailing Nikau. Catch you guys.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink, cause I think I'm going